Hey guys, welcome to the Art of Comics. Today I'm not going to do comics, I'm going to do some art. It's a tutorial. That's right, I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach you guys how to do something fun and easy. It's called automatic drawing, and I'm going to do kind of a painting style. I've been doing that lately, but maybe I'll do some more pencils and things like that. Basically, I'm going to use a couple paints. These are watercolor paints. I'm going to use Dr. P.H. Martin's Hydrus watercolor turquoise blue, some Black Star black, and some white. I'm going to use, I've got not much of that. I'm also going to use a little bit of P.H. Martin Dr. Bleed Proof White. Now, this isn't a commercial for Dr. Martin, but I am using one of their products today for some reason. I'm going to use a couple of markers and brushes and all that kind of other stuff, and a little spray bottle. And so the trick is, you're not going to do what I do, you're going to do whatever you want to do. I'm going to start off putting some things down, and then from there, we're going to have fun just kind of going with this. We're not going to worry about what it looks like. We're not going to stress out about it. We're just going to have fun. It's a meditative, it's enjoyable, and everybody's happy-go-lucky, okay? So the first things first, let's just go ahead and get ourselves going on this drawing, okay? So here we go. And I've been doing a lot of these landscapes and stuff lately, so I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to do something completely different. I don't know what that looks like, but I know it's going to have some circles. Okay, don't worry about this. You're just going to do your thing. I want some hard shapes. I don't know what this is yet. My mind, as I'm doing this, my mind is trying to understand it, right? Right away, my mind is like trying to figure this out. Like, it does not like things that aren't explainable. So it's already like trying to figure, like, what is this? Are these cogs? Are these wheels? Are these circles? What are these circles? What's going on here, right? Why is it doing that? What is that? And so it's just a way to kind of break this down. Like, why do you have these lines? And I don't know yet. That's the magic. That's the magic of this whole thing. I don't know. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of play with more stuff. And now I don't use a brush. I could use my brush, but I kind of like this because it's just rough and crazy. Whoa, that was a little thicker than I wanted it to be, actually. Okay. I don't know, but now I feel like I've got to do this. It's got to have the symmetry now. It's like I can't just have one side. But just because I said that, now I'm going to break it up a bit. So now I broke it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, we're doing that. So far, so good. Again, it's just a way to have fun, be relaxed about it, and do something that you don't have to worry about. And again, your brain is going to try to figure it out. So if you're a kid, if you're a little tyke, little girl, little boy, if you're an adult, whoever, just have fun with it. Get some paper. Get some art supplies. It doesn't have to be fancy. It could be cheap. It could be whatever. And start putting stuff down. And your brain will figure it out. Okay, so my brain's already decided this is some kind of a spaceship or some kind of a thing in space, but not necessarily. I might change that up. Because what I'm also going to do is I'm going to play with this spray bottle. And it's probably going to ruin it, because I usually ruin things, but we're going to play with it for a second. This is going to I'm just going to spray some water down. And it's going to make this stuff go crazy. And of course, I need it to work. So that's an issue. Hang on, I'm gonna have to investigate this. Give me a second. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I fixed the nozzle on this thing, and I decided to do something a little different. I decided to put a little bit of bleach. So there's bleach in this, and the reason why is, ooh, look at that, it's kind of cool. Kind of does something different. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little bit like that. A little bit of spray, little spray bottle. And isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? Now I could not have done that if I didn't have used this little bleach. So now we sprayed that. Maybe I'll actually put a little bit, another spray right there. Ooh, the black. I don't know if I like the way the black came out, but that's okay. Because you know what we might do now? Let's put a little white, see what that does. Just curious. Yeah, check that out. Kind of neat, huh? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. That's neat. That's kind of fun. We're gonna let this dry for a second, and then we're gonna put some more layers of color. So we'll let this dry. Okay, that is now dried up, and we're ready for the next step. And I'll say that there's the downside to doing it this way with a lot of paint and things is that part of the automatic drying process is that you do it free form, you do it quickly, you kind of just let it flow. And the interruption of letting paint dry and things like that can be a detriment to that process. So I will freely admit that I have to kind of get back in the zone, so to speak, when you take a 15-minute break for it to dry. So that's the negative side to doing this. But in theory, and I'm always juggling my left and right side of the brain, because right after I'm doing this creative thing, I'm always doing something more analytical. So it kind of messes me up a bit. But that said, I think we'll be able to come up with something here. I like these little moments there. I don't want to necessarily ruin those. But I definitely think we need some more blacks. So we got to put some more blacks in this bad boy. We're going to put some more blues too. And it's okay if we go a little crazy, because I got enough white here. I might just redo stuff. So if I have to redo it, it's not going to be the end of the world. But I don't want my blues to look like blacks. I want my blues to look like blues. So let's see if we can mix these up. And you'll notice I kind of screwed that up. But that's okay. I thought that was just black, but I guess I had some, just blue, but I guess I had some black in there too. So this is where you make a happy accident. And so we're gonna make this a happy accident. We're gonna find a way to make this work. And actually, I think that'll be okay, because I'm gonna make this work, by golly. Yeah, look at that. Actually, that's kind of cool. So now this has become some sort of a building for sure. Okay. Again, when you do yours, it's all about just putting lines, organic lines next to geometric lines. You know, I got these organic shapes next to these straight lines. It's just finding ways to create variety in your sketch, right? And then this part is just doing management of water and tone, you know? So this is the kind of easy part. I'm going to just kind of make this a nice little gray there, just like that. And then is this wet? It's a little wet, so we're going to pull this in just a tiny bit. See how I pulled that in a little bit? Yeah, it's kind of fun. Okay. There we go. Okay, in fact, I might even do a little bit more because I'm kind of liking that. I might make this whole little section here bluish. Sometimes you gotta let some things dry a little bit. Yep, okay. Okay, so as I was doing, I actually like this a lot now. I like this kind of little nice, these little nice little moments here. And I don't want to, I'm gonna screw it up. It's still wet. You can tell because my ink just like pooped on it a bit. I don't want to poop on it, so I'll just do that. Okay, we'll leave it at that. That actually, I like this little moment here. It looks really fun. This here, not so much. I gotta work on this, but that's okay. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. Okay. This here is kind of crazy. We're gonna have to let this dry. There's a lot of ink there, so I'm gonna try to do. Remember I showed you guys, when you have problems with a lot of ink, what do? Suck this up. Suck it up. And this isn't the best thing to use actually to suck. The best thing would be this little towel here. This little guy. This has got lots of absorption. You just like a wick. Ooh, mama. Yeah, and look how that blue came up too. Now we can see that blue a little bit better. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, see that? That looks pretty rad, dude. Okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Maybe I'll just do a tiny bit of this. Okay, good. That's good. That's really good. Wow, this might be one of my favorite ones. Every now and then, I feel like I got one that I really like. And this one, I'm really liking. We're going to have to put white. We're going to use some white. Because I want to get some white. And you know what I should probably use is my gel pens. Yeah, we're going to use gel pens. Because this is way too thick, and I don't want to do it like that. I don't want to do it like that. Let me get my gel pens out. Because now that my brain has said this is like a mechanical thing, we have to use gel pens. So, this is a Uniball. It's a little gel guy. It's perfect for this kind of thing. You can't really do anything well with it, but you can do these little crappy things like this, just little lines. I wouldn't, And sometimes you got to be careful because it will get clogged up. Okay, I don't even know if I like that actually. Okay, I'm just putting little dots here. Okay, that's kind of fun. I might do something like this. Actually, this I could put some big splots. Now, these little baubles here, I need to color those in. So we're gonna color those. We're gonna give them some color. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just take the paint from over here because we got a bunch of it. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to color these in a little bit. Like that. You know, because if there's some paint that's you're waiting for it to dry, just take it from somewhere else, you know? Take it from somewhere else. That's all you gotta do. Mm-hmm. See how that works? Yeah. Almost has a green tone a little bit to it. Okay. Now I'm gonna probably use a little more blacks with the rapidograph because I want some fine lines in here. And then this might be done. This is a little bit early. I feel like you don't have to put too much in here. I like the way that it's nice and loose. I don't want to put a lot of stuff in here. I could go in here and just really go to town, but I don't know if I need to do that. And I kind of feel like it might serve better if I don't. So why don't I just do a couple things? Did not mean to do that just then, but I did. I don't know. I think it's done. Yeah, I worry that if I put too much, it's gonna get crazy. I kind of like this. I like it. I want to put a little bit more blue. I feel like it needs just a tiny bit more. I feel like it needs a tiny bit more. I really do want to put more blue in the space, but I'm worried about it. So because of that worry I have, I'm gonna put white here on this too. Yeah, that's fine. I could put some blue here to make it kind of work, but I don't know if I need to. Maybe what I'll do Can't help it. Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay, put it right down there. Okay. We are gonna do it. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. It feels like it's just like a little bit, not quite there. Trick is when to do it. Don't want to get any of that wet. Oh, mama.
How's it going?
Oh, no? Oh.
You're at 35, right?
No, this is 65 West.
This is 65?
Andre Salazar, yeah, Salazar.
Okay.
So, 35, Thompson?
Yeah.
Should be, I think it's that one. 204, right across from us.
Okay.
What's the name?
Alicia.
Yeah, that's those guys.
So did I give you
You gave me the right one. You gave me the right one.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is, okay.
Yeah. I know, it's a pain in the ass. There's a bunch of 204s.
It was good. I was just, I've never been at these apartments before.
Yeah.
So,
Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
That was that right there was the guy, the Amazon delivery guy. Okay, so not bad. The problem is I don't like this tail here, so we're gonna get rid of that. We're just gonna suck it up. Suck it up with our fancy little brush sponge. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. Okay, stop it. Okay, and this, I want to take this out a little bit too. It's just like dab it a little bit. Yeah, do it. Okay, that's good. That's good. And those guys did not explode, but that's okay. I don't think they need to. I think they're fine. Be like that. Cool. Okay, this is it. This is done. We're done. We had a little interruption with the UPS guy, the Amazon guy, but that's okay. And we're gonna sign it saying El Finito. Okay. Okay. There you go. Thanks you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I got all kinds of stuff. Podcast, talking about comics, my show every Saturday, every Tuesday, new episodes talking about comics, the art, the business, the writing, all that stuff. Thanks a lot. Be safe out there. Take care.